Today marks 18 years since the shooting at the Smith County Courthouse left 2 people dead and changed a lot of lives forever. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Marangeli Lopez.
And I'm Brennan Gurley. The shooter pulled out an AK-47 and opened fire outside the building. The gunman's ex-wife and a bystander were killed. The gunman was also killed during a high-speed chase. A deputy who ran toward the gunfire that day was shot 5 times. He talked with us today about his brush with death.
I'm proud of what I did. If I had to, I would do it again. I was shot 5 times. Even though we have great medicine, the only person that could have saved me was God. God had a hand in everything.
New tonight, we're hearing from another survivor who shared his experience with our Jose Alonso.
It was February 24th, 2005, and a horrific day for the many people who were in downtown Tyler. Steve Aubrey, a former Smith County Court reporter, was one of those people. He says he was getting back from lunch when the shooting began. So Steve, this is the back of the courthouse where everything started going down. You said it wasn't until you got inside that you started hearing gunshots. Where did you go from there and what did you see?
Okay, when we went up these stairs, went inside, we got to the stairs that goes up to the 2nd floor. Everybody was getting down because that's when we heard the gunshots. I mean, we started taking cover. We weren't for sure what was going on, but we knew something bad was happening. My reaction was to go find out what's going on. But what I did was I came to the 321st, the old 321st, right here at that window. I was peeking out the window, and that's where I could see Miss Arroyo was down in this area.
The victim Aubrey witnessed was the shooter's ex-wife. She died from her injuries. A bystander who drew his gun and tried to stop the shooting also lost his life.
It was just sort of a feeling of shock. We were just lucky that we weren't there earlier.
He told us the gunman picked the wrong day to do this.
So we had 2 capital murder defendants in the courthouse, so we had heightened security. There were a lot of deputies there. So that's why, they were able to, respond so fast.
Although this was a traumatic experience, Steve still works in the County Court of Law in Marshall. He says since that day, he stays more aware of his surroundings.
We had no idea, 50 feet away, there was a man sitting in there ready to come out shooting. It's just sort of a sobering feeling,
Reporting in Tyler, Jose Alonso, CBS 19.